You don't want to get sued, do you? I doubt it. Most people don't. I never heard of anybody that does. Did you know in real estate there are very specific laws protecting people against discrimination? And did you know that these laws apply to you even if you're selling your own house? And even if you just want to rent out the house you used to live in, the laws still apply to you. Even if you don't have a realtor and you're not trying to be official, you're just doing your own thing, these laws still apply to you. That means if somebody comes to your open house or calls you about your rental and you're just being nice to them, asking, hi, how are you? Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Do you have kids? Those sound like nice questions to just get a conversation rolling, right? But if you end up not choosing to rent to this person or sell to this person, they could turn around and sue you for discrimination, stating that when you first met them, you asked about their familial status. That's a protected class under federal law. You don't want to leave yourself open to this type of lawsuit. I think it's very important that you be informed about fair housing laws. Did you know that these types of questions are totally illegal if you're talking to somebody because they want to rent or purchase your property? You cannot ask, where are you from? What do you do for a living? Do you have any kids? The Federal Fair Housing Act protects people due to race, color, religion, sex, national origin, disability, both mental and physical, and familial status, including kids that are under the age of 18 living with parents or legal custodians, pregnant women, and people securing custody for children under the age of 18. So that is a lot of things, and housing decisions cannot be made at all based on any of those things. Now, living in Oregon, the list is even longer, and it also includes marital status, the legal source of your income, and sexual orientation or gender identity, and an order of protection status for domestic violence. So if you have somebody that wants to rent your house and all of their income comes from things like Social Security and disability and maybe state assistance or welfare, you cannot discriminate against that source of income in the state of Oregon. Did you know that? It's true. There are so many things that you need to be careful of, and this even applies to advertising. One of the things that I see the most often, specifically with rentals, is the terms family friendly. Family status, familial status, is one of the protected classes under federal law. So that means in the entire country, nobody can discriminate regarding housing having to do with family status. That means if I have a house listed right next to a park and a beautiful school, I cannot advertise this as family friendly and give preferential treatment to people who apply with school-aged children. That is illegal, just as much as if I had a house in a beautiful riverfront community where I felt like kids would be annoying and I did not want to rent to anybody with young children because I didn't want to hear them screaming. That discriminating against somebody because of their familial status is equally discriminatory. So it goes both ways. And I have to say, you have to be so careful. This even applies to advertising. So the words that you put online in your ads looking for prospective buyers or prospective tenants cannot be discriminatory in any way. This isn't just to be nice. This is to protect yourself from lawsuit. I don't know if you've noticed, we live in a really lawsuit happy world now. It's a little bit crazy how many lawsuits I hear of frequently, and you definitely don't want to have anything to do with that. If you have any questions, definitely check out the Fair Housing Council of Oregon. You can find it at fhco.org, and they have a list there. And it really is advantageous of you to know about these things. Now, I would hope as a professional real estate agent, I feel there is so much value in having an agent to protect you that, of course, that's always my advice. But for whatever reason, if you're not using an agent and selling your house on your own or renting your house on your own, check out the law and make sure that you are not doing anything that could come back to haunt you with discrimination